Going on, guys? It's Alex, and today I want to talk about some more Infinite Warfare. So I'm going to get a little bit controversial today. I want to talk about supply drops. Now, I know most people are completely against the idea of supply drops, and I'm not going to lie, in the past I totally have been too. And when I first heard that supply drops were coming back, I wasn't surprised, but I wasn't very happy about it. However, I feel like they may be doing it right with Infinite Warfare. So there's a lot of ways. I'm assuming that you will be able to buy supply drops just like every other game. I'm assuming that they're going to release weapons through DLC and stuff in supply drops. Yeah, you know, I heard that and I'm just like, okay, here we go again. But I think they really improved on the system. You know, I think it's something kind of necessary because they make insane amounts of money on supply drops. So it's not reasonable for them to take it out of the game. You know, they're gonna make money. However, I don't think it's so much of a pay to win with Infinite Warfare as it has been on Black Ops 3. And I use pay to win loosely because it's not like you're really at that much more of an advantage if you have some of these weapons, but you only really had access to these weapons if you paid money to get supply drops. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, I got all the weapons without buying any supply drops and stuff. Cool, but most people didn't. You know, it's not common for people to get the weapons without buying supply drops. So that's the problem people had. People wanted to use these new weapons and stuff, and they couldn't without spending money. And some people would spend like $60 on supply drops and then not get anything. I've watched a lot of videos where that happens. Like, people spend a lot of money trying to get these new weapons and they can't even get it. So what they're doing in Infinite Warfare to improve this, now I don't know if it's necessarily a perfect system yet, but I feel like it's definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm super happy they're doing this. So how you earn supply drops in Infinite Warfare is you use keys. So there's a standard supply drop, which is 10 keys, and I think it's an advanced supply drop, which is 30 keys. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but one's 10 and then one's 30, and I believe you're guaranteed a rare if you go with the one that costs 30 keys. And so what a key is it doesn't really have any significance to the game that I'm aware of. However, you do earn them by playing the game just like anything else. And based on the beta, they may change the rates and stuff of how fast you earn them, but I feel like it was a pretty good rate during the beta. You know, every game I played, I would get 1, maybe 2 keys, and then, you know, I only opened up the standard ones, so, you know, every 5 games or so, every 5-6 games, I could open up a supply drop. I feel like that is a very solid rate, you know, because I remember Black Ops 3, like, you would go a long time and you wouldn't get a supply drop, and here, it really doesn't take that long. You kind of, and you know, because every game, it'll like show you exactly how close you are to like getting another supply drop and or key to open up a supply drop and everything. So that's super cool. I feel like that's a very solid thing to have in the game implemented. So you can use supply drops to get weapons and everything by using keys. The other way you can do it is by salvage. So what you can do is essentially there's like an armory, and you can exchange salvage for different things. So if you want like weapon variants, you know, if you can purchase it through salvage. Basically how it works is I believe there's 4 variants per weapon. So if you look at a weapon and be like, okay, well, I really want the epic version, you're gonna have to own, whether you got it through purchasing it with salvage or by getting in a supply drop, you're gonna have to own all 3 of the base model, the cheapest one, and then go up all the way down. You have to buy them all or get them in a supply drop to be able to own the epic version. So if you really like a weapon, you know, you can just save salvage and get those. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the salvage system works. I feel like you know, when I was playing the beta, I would go like 5 or 6 games without any salvage, and then randomly I would have a bunch awarded to me. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. I know if you get supply drops and you can actually get salvage through there, but it's like it doesn't give you a lot at all. If you get duplicates, so say you already have a camo for an assault rifle or something, and you get it again in a supply drop, you'll be awarded salvage for that. I know some challenges you complete give you salvage, so I mean it is there. I'm just not exactly sure how it all works, but you do get salvage pretty reasonably, so you can use that to purchase weapons. Also, what I noticed, another way that they're really I feel like improving on the system is, I don't know if they'll do this in the actual full game, or maybe it'll be like weekly bonuses or something, but in the beta we got daily bonuses. So I know one day I got 60 keys, so I believe it was 60. So that helped a lot. You know, that's 6 supply drops that I opened, not to mention it could have been 2 of the advanced supply drops. So that was really cool, and I believe I got 1,000 salvage, which is huge. I think that's the two cheapest weapon variants on any weapon you want. So that's huge right there. So if you get daily or even weekly bonuses, that will really help you towards getting the weapons that you want. So I feel like, just kind of in conclusion, I feel like the system that Infinite Warfare is using for supply drops, I feel like is very good, because I feel like having the unique weapons in the game is very essential. It's kind of fun to work towards, and that's the whole reason people buy supply drops, because people complain about it all day, but the market is there. People are buying supply drops like crazy, so there's no reason the developers would not offer them, right? Because it's fun, you know, you really want those new weapons and everything, but here you don't have to waste so much money on just like spending for the random possibility. If you really want a weapon, you can just go in and purchase it. So I think that's the biggest thing. So I think this is a very, very good system. Maybe not perfect, but I feel like this is the best, by far the best situation we've had. So I know I'm going to get a bunch of flack for it, because I am totally for these supply drops in Infinite Warfare, but I'm curious what you guys think. Make sure to leave your opinions in the comments. Be a little bit nice with it, but I'm curious what you guys think about it. So that's the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.